I got a comment from someone asking how one breaks into the film industry when all they have is like a BA in film studies and very little work experience. And so I'm going to try my best to distill what I've learned over the last few years, but keep in mind that I feel very ill-equipped to give anyone advice, especially when it comes to breaking in as a writer or filmmaker, because I'm still in the process of doing that myself. If you're just out of college, you might be a great writer and director, but you can get better. I signed with my reps literally right after graduation, and I reread the script that I submitted to them that got me signed, and it's honestly a little embarrassing. Not because it's bad, but because I have improved so much as a writer since then. Join a writer's group, keep writing, and keep getting better at it. If you're a filmmaker, do not go into debt to make your short film. This seems like a no-brainer, but people do it all the time. Build connections in your area to make your short film so that you can call in favors from friends, people who want experience on set, and then you can work your way up to spending a lot of money on a project. Money that's preferably not yours. If you live in LA or New York City, find creative mixers in your area. There are always tons. I used to find them all the time on social media, especially Twitter. And I think they're the best way to meet other people within your community, especially people who are at the same level of their career as you. If you do not live in Los Angeles or New York City and you are not independently wealthy, think really hard about whether or not you actually want to move here. Especially if you are just starting out as a writer or filmmaker, I don't necessarily think that you need to, and it is so expensive. Again, speaking from experience, I've lived in LA for almost 10 years. Also, if you're a writer or a director, submit to all the fellowships. I also know there's some fellowships for like cinematography, crew, producing. Put yourself out there. A lot of them, though not all, are free, and though it might take a few years, if you keep improving, they are a really, really great way to break in. On the flip side, do not spend all your money on competitions or the blacklist. Not that they aren't valuable, it's just that they are so expensive and you are likely to see very little return. Here's my biggest thing for all creatives, but especially writers and filmmakers. This is going to take years, and you're going to have to find a way to satisfy yourself in the meantime. Find other things that make you happy. Find a day job that you don't hate. Be that person who's networking just to network or to take advantage of people that you meet. Go into it with a goal in mind and be a good person. This video is already getting really long, so I'm gonna make a part 2 about how to get that first job in the industry that's not writing or directing focused. Maybe you wanna work in a different part of the industry and you just wanna get in there. I have experience with that, so I will make a part 2. But regardless of where you're at when it comes to breaking into this industry, you got this.